Hello everyone, this is Maya Bloom, and this channel is about self love and how to stop suffering. Today, I want to talk again about boundaries because for me it's something new in my life, and only now I really understand how important it is to have boundaries. I was talking in my previous video as well that before I was afraid to have boundaries because for me it was like fear of losing connection. I thought that if you have some boundaries or you are trying to have them, that means that you will not have friendships, which is far from the true. But what I can say, you will not have unhealthy relationships for sure. So this is what at the moment is happening in my life. I see where my friendships were not quite healthy, like there was not balance, because I'm the person who gives a lot and don't asks nothing in return. So I was afraid to speak my needs, what I really want, what I don't like. So basically, people are used to that I don't have boundaries. If you recognize yourself, maybe this information will help you as well in your journey. If you never had boundaries, if you are afraid to set boundaries, I am here just to encourage you to do that, and it will really change your life. But you need to understand that there can be time when you don't have friendships at all, if they were all based on that you don't have boundaries, like this person was very happy and comfortable with that you don't have any boundaries. When you start to set boundaries, it will feel uncomfortable for them because your dynamic was different, and now you are changing dynamic, and so some people will just quietly distance away, and that is also okay. You need to understand that there's no point to save something what is not healthy, what is really not for you, because while you are keeping these friendships, those people in your life, you can't change and you can't get new connections, new people in your life. So you need to let go of the old friendships where you didn't have your boundaries, because from my own experience, I started to set boundaries, and it is more easy to set them with co-workers. It is easier. It's more difficult when it's friendships who last already for years, because this dynamic is already set in between you and it's harder to change. I feel that in my life, that I automatically, with some people, became my old version who don't have boundaries and I just feel different around those people. I can't explain it, you just feel it. Like you feel how you are now with the new people who you met, and how you adapt and how you behave in those friendships who which you have for a longer time, and it's really challenging. And now is the question, if I start to set boundaries in these relationships, there's gonna happen two things. Or the other person will accept my boundaries and that our friendship dynamic is changing, or just they will understand that it's not working for them anymore and we will go apart like separate ways. I'm okay either way. If our friendship can change, like if there is this base in our friendship and we want to work things together and keep our friendship, if it can change, I will be happy. If it's not changing and we can't like be friends anymore, then I am okay to let go. But it was not easy to come to this point, because before I was the person which wanted to keep peace, friendships, I didn't want to lose no one, so I would keep up with everything just to keep those friendships, keep those people in my life. But now just came like switch, and I understood that I can't anymore pretend that I don't see this dynamic, that I don't see that it's not in balance. Like I can't ignore it. I can't ignore it. I see where I need boundary. When you start to set boundaries, it's not like in all situations you will make this boundary. Sometimes it's gonna be like in the moment where you needed the boundary, you just did nothing. Like you freeze, or you were like scared, or you like, oh no, it's okay, I will just say nothing. And after maybe you got home after you met some of your friends, and then you are thinking, oh, but why I didn't say that? Like I needed to say this. But that's also the progress. Understand that even if you understand that you needed boundary there, that you needed to set it, you understand it, it's already progress. So next time you will be more able to really set the boundary, to really say it, and it's like step by step. Setting boundaries is not like in one day I'm perfect at setting boundaries, this or that. No, there's gonna be moments where you understand I needed boundary, but I just couldn't for some reasons, But even if after you understand that you needed to set that boundary, it is okay, you can try again. Or sometimes if in conversation you didn't put the boundary, you didn't say that, oh, I didn't like that you say this or this, it is okay. But even after, like, for example, 5 minutes, you keep talking about something else, you can still like say, hey, but you know what, I didn't like how you said this or that, or I didn't like that you did this or that, so it is also okay. The boundary with the delay, it is okay. So we are just learning. I don't know, for me it's all new, and it's now kind of exciting. I'm not beating myself up for not putting boundary in that exact moment. I'm just reflecting the situation, reflecting like what I needed, and I'm like, okay, next time we will do that, even if with delay, but yes, next time I will do that. Like it is okay. I understand that it was needed, but I couldn't at that moment, but I will do that. So no beating up ourselves, we're just learning. I accept it like learning process, but boundaries are really, really important. They change the way you feel about yourself. So you don't feel you are betraying yourself. Like before, I was always feeling down because um, I was putting all other people needs, they their well-being above my own. And now, like step by step, I'm not doing that anymore. If somebody makes me feel uncomfortable, I will say something or do something or leave, or like I will not stay quiet and just accept everything that people throw my way. So it's like growing and learning process, and I'm really excited about that. Before I was really scared about these boundaries and to make these changes in my life. I was scared because I understood that it will mean to lose people, and well, I accepted it because you know who I don't want to lose anymore? Me. Me. I don't want to lose myself anymore. That's why I'm ready to do this work. And yeah, I encourage you to do the same. And it is quite challenging, but rewarding process. Like really rewarding, because this feeling which you feel about yourself after you set those boundaries with the people in situations where you need it, you feel so good about yourself. You really understood that you stood for yourself, and it is really, really amazing feeling, like really amazing feeling. You feel like how you're getting your power back. Okay, so that's it for today. I will share more about my journey, and if you are interested, then please like and follow. I promise you, I will share just from my experience, just how I feel, what I think, and yeah, just have a nice day. Bye.